Bonjour, tout quelqu'un. How you folk nim? How your mama nim? I want to say how your peeps them doing too. But how are you doing today? Hopefully good. My name say Ghost. I swear I never remember my own intro. And excuse the sounds outside. It's quite lively today. But my name say Ghost. My name is Ghost. And welcome back to GhostMoonBayou. Today on the Bayou, we will be getting a little bit of advice for September, just to help y'all out. Okay, now we're gonna jump right into it. What advice we need to know going into September, Lord? Let's see what we got here. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles. The Three of Wands reverse. Okay, I'm gonna take that because it flipped. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, and the Tower. All right. Okay, for some of you, excuse me, let me get a sip of my tea. Ooh, throat be dry, child. Hold on. Okay, for some of you, I'm seeing, and you've been putting a lot of work into something that you're expecting to get a lot out of. Obviously, you wouldn't put in a lot of work if you didn't expect to get a lot out, in my opinion. But within that, you're also kind of, okay, I'm hearing two things. You're cutting off, some of you are cutting some people off so that you can focus on that thing because you're feeling like they're kind of stifling you. You can't really spread your wings with everything that you've been working on or working hard towards, while also giving to others in a sense. Like, you know, you're cutting people off not in like a negative way. You're doing it for like it's almost like self-care. It's like if you're the type to always lend money to people when they need it and not expect it back, you're kind of not doing that anymore because you realize like you can't, not that you can't afford it. I don't know your story, but is that you don't want to take from what you're putting in for yourself. You're like, you know, I got to put me first, that type of thing. And then for another few of you, it's more so an energy of just being all work and forgetting to take some time for yourself. It's like, you know, you spend money handling bills, doing what you need to. You know, you pay your bills is paid. But in the end, you're like, okay, that just went right through my hand. Like, I did everything that's, you know, that I'm supposed to do to keep a roof over my head, or, you know, whatever your circumstances, you tended to that, and now you're left like, oh, I don't have that much money left to do something that I want versus what I need. So you've taken care of needs basically, but you don't have enough left to do for what you want. Okay, I'm hearing you need to learn to balance that out. I know that's easier said than done, because, you know, if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. That's how most people would say. But I believe that if you truly want something, you can kind of push for it. Like, and some of us, our self-care routine, or what you would consider self-care, is more, let me just say it, high maintenance than others. Sometimes it's, taking that time after dealing with expenses, or, what they call adulting, after doing that. It's something so simple as like making yourself a bubble bath, a nice little snack, something like that to reward yourself. Because I'm hearing if you don't, it's going to be like burnout. You're going to get to a point of burnout. Okay, no, some truck not out here backing it up and just beeping. Well, that might be a message to some of you. Reverse, back it up a little bit, and then take it a little easy on yourself, because if you don't, it's going to reach burnout. Yeah, I'm getting for the September. You want to start this month off with being mindful of where your energy is placed. It's okay to focus on work and, studies, whatever you're doing. It's okay to put time into that. But I'm hearing narrow it down a little bit, because you also need time to rest. What's that saying? All work and no play makes you dull, something like that. Yeah. And I'm also getting, for some people, it feels like you're, what's the word for this? See, I try to have like a softer way to say things, because the way I say them can come out like really rough, and I'm not trying to offend anybody, but I'm gonna say it the way that it's coming to me in my mind, but know that I don't mean any, like, I'm not trying to put anybody down for how you live your lifestyle or whatever, and how I ain't trying to count your pockets, okay? But for some of you, it's like an energy of living paycheck to paycheck, and it's like you're in survival mode all the time. It's paycheck to paycheck, okay? And that doesn't promote growth. Like, and I'm hearing like, it's like, well, I can't help that. That's just my circumstances right now. That's where I'm at. I'm working on changing that. And, that's understandable. But you have to, okay, hold on. I'm also hearing somebody saying, I'm just in case. Like that's coming in very strong. Just in case. Okay. Okay, Spirit saying just in case. Just in case, some of you for this month, put some money to the side, because something unexpected could come in that you didn't plan for, and it throws a wrench into your financial plans, whatever you had going on. I'm hearing out of the blue. It's something out of the blue that you weren't expecting. So yeah, put some money aside. And for some people, double check anything, any forms. Okay. Whether this is work, school related, whatever it is, double check anything that you haven't turned in yet that could make or break your living arrangement or something like that. Or like, if if it's resonating with you, you know what I'm talking about. But double check that, because something small that you may have missed could, because you were hyper focused on other things, could just come in and just throw a wrench in your plans. So let me get a little bit more. Let me clarify this. Which one do I want to clarify here? I really want to clarify this tower. Can I find a tower for me? Okay. Just a second. Okay. Oh, right, you got the 8 of Wands. Give me one more card and clarify this Tower card, please. Okay. The 7 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. Okay. So this is definitely something like it's an obstacle. Like, I'm hearing pay attention, be careful. It's like the heed the warning type thing. Not trying to scare anybody, but this is something that comes in and it's like you're like, I don't mean to laugh, but it's like an energy of like damn if I do, damn if I don't. Like you come in and you're like, shit. I had this planned out and I was doing this. I was so worried about this happened, and now you're just like, shit. And you almost want to give up because you're like, I have been fighting, and then now this. Obviously, don't give up. Don't give up. This is just coming in to kind of slow you down. You were doing too much or focusing too much on one thing. And this was kind of a thing that comes in to tell you to slow down. You're moving too fast. You're doing too much. For a lot of people, that's hard to do. Like, we don't know how to slow down, you know. Hustler mentality. You just got to go for it. Got to get it. Why did I just hear, I think it's Jimmy Neutron. It's got a blast. I don't know. I'm showing my age. But yeah. That's definitely what I'm getting. Let me see if I can get something else for y'all too. Any advice? Well, this is advice, but any more advice on how to deal with this Tower moment? Advice how to deal with this Tower moment coming in. Okay, you got the Chariot reverse. Let me get 2 more, please. Oh my goodness. My cards just went willy-nilly. Hold on, because one specific fell upright. Let me go get that. Okay. It was the Knight of Cups. All right. So, oh yeah, you got the Chariot reverse. Oh, excuse me. The Ace of Swords reverse and the Knight of Cups. Okay. Stay courageous through the chaos. That's definitely what you want to do. It might, for some of you, this Tower moment, it's going to feel chaotic. It's going to be like, zam. For what reason? Why? But it's needed to kind of shake you into a like, whoa, slow down. It's like I'm seeing a person that's like back and forth. It's like what my people call ripping and running. You're going here, going there, going here, going there. And it's like life threw a Lego piece on the ground and you stepped on it and you're like, you know. It made you stop though, you know. I also hear it may be somebody may come in with some type of emotional, it's something that's going to set you. For some of you, it might not just be financial issues. I'm not getting that strongly, but for some of you, while you're hustling, you know, getting that bag, doing what you need to, focusing, studying, you know, bettering yourself, somebody comes in and I'm also hearing this is a good thing. Somebody comes in with an emotional, what's the word I want to use here? Proposition. It's a proposition. Somebody comes in with a proposition or an offer that raises a lot of questions, a lot of, like, you have no choice but to stop and really think it through. That type of thing. Yeah, it's like mostly what I'm getting with this is be still. Like, you're doing a lot of movement, and Spirit wants you to stop. The Holy Spirit wants you to stop and really focus on whatever this is that's coming in, to kind of shake you into a mentality of like, hey, stop the back and forth. Stop the ping pong match. Okay, yeah, it's almost like slow down and revise. Go back to the drawing board. Not to say that what you're doing isn't working. It's just slow down. Sit, like I'm seeing somebody sitting at a desk and they're looking at this dry erase board. They're just like, okay, in the process of me running here, and there and just doing so much, I missed something. And then somebody may come in and offer you a different way of seeing it. But in the midst of it, it's going to feel like total chaos. You're going to be like, what the? Some of you are going to feel like, I can't handle this. I can't, like, why this on top of everything else? You can handle it. Yeah, the Lord never puts more on you than you can bear. This is just to get your attention. That's all. That's all. It's it's just like you were used to something. It's a routine. It's like you cross this road every day, so you don't pay attention when you're crossing a road. And this particular day or this month, you know, didn't pay attention, and all of a sudden you got your head down. I see somebody just walking across the street, and somebody blows a horn at you, and you like, whoa, you know, you snap out of this routine that you ran, and then you look and you're like, oh, I didn't even realize I was crossing the street while it was busy. You know, you could have got hurt, and that horn snapped you out of it. It's like that. This is what I'm getting for this month. You need to slow down, prioritize you. That's important, because if you are not fueled, if you don't stop at the pit stops, at the rest stops, and refuel yourself, you can't keep, you know, whatever it is you're trying to do. You can't do it at full capacity if you're just draining yourself while trying to do it and not stopping to refuel. So that's the advice that I'm getting for y'all for this month, going in, you know, for September. Definitely take some time to refuel yourself, revise, you know, just take a moment to check everything around you, make it everything's good, because something's gonna come in, and don't forget to put that money to the side. Something's gonna come in that you weren't planning on, and it's gonna, you know, it's gonna be irritating. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's gonna be irritating. So be prepared for that. Have some type of something. It's like with insurance. Some of you, it may be something dealing with insurance, but make sure you have that covered going into this month. Okay, that's all I have for you today for the advice. Thank you for listening, sitting here with me on the corner of the Bayou. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and leave me some comments. You know, y'all can interact with me a little bit. Let me know, like, give me some ideas of what y'all want to see in the next video, you know. But yeah, don't forget to hit the bell notification so you're notified when I upload, which is usually every Tuesday, so you don't miss anything. But yeah, y'all be blessed. Hope the situation works out for you, and y'all have a good one. See you in the next video.